think of Severino tonight?
¿Qué tú pensaste de Severino hoy?
No, bueno, excelente. La verdad que bueno, se pudo ver en el resultado lo que hizo y contento por la victoria y como lanzó hoy Severino.
No, he was excellent. Obviously, you can see what the type of outing that he had today, and I know I'm just really excited about the victory today and how he performed.
Since you've been here the past few months, what has stood out to you most about him and his starts?
De que tú llegaste aquí hace un par de meses, ¿qué tú has notado de la salida de él?
No, bueno, lo bueno de Severino es que él siempre sale a competir, ¿sabes? Es alguien que está en el montículo, que tiene presencia y que es un competidor y yo creo que eso se ha visto en los resultados también, los últimos resultados que ha tenido.
No, the thing about Sevi is that he always goes out to compete, and that's just the type of guy that he is. He has that presence when he gets on the mound, and yeah, the last couple outings that he's had, you've been able to see that.
What was it like to hear the fans chanting for Francisco, chanting MVP?
¿Cómo se siente para ti cuando tú oyes a los fanáticos diciéndole MVP a Lindor?
No, es excelente. Yo creo que de verdad lo que está haciendo Francisco con el equipo y en lo personal él se ve en el terreno y se siente lo líder que eres y contento con el performance que está haciendo, que nos está ayudando a conseguir victorias.
No, it's excellent. When you're able to see the type of player and the type of season that Lindor's having, both personal and the way that he's helping the team, it's special to see, and you're starting to see it more and more when the team wins, especially.
In the last 2 months, you guys are in a 80-game stretch where you're 21 games over 500. What do you think is the biggest reason that you guys? That's hard to do in this sport. What do you think is the biggest reason why you guys have done that?
En los últimos 80 juegos, el equipo está 21 juegos encima de 500. Eso es algo difícil para hacer, pero ¿qué tú piensas sobre eso?
No, bueno, yo creo que eso habla bastante sobre el grupo que tenemos aquí en el clubhouse, los competidores que somos y bueno, la meta que queremos, que es llegar a los playoffs y enfocarnos día a día en conseguir victorias y a pesar del comienzo que se tuvo malo, hemos seguido adelante y nos hemos mantenido unidos.
No, it speaks to how competitive this team is and how we go out there, work day in and day out, and I think that despite the slow start that we originally had, we continue to go out there and do our best to make it to the playoffs, and because at the end of the day, that's our goal there.
What is it that's allowed this pitching staff to be so consistent during this run?
¿Por qué este picheo ha sido tan consistente en esta racha que tuvimos?
Bueno, yo creo que aquí todos nos estamos preparando de la mejor manera, ¿no? Es importante la preparación, todos estamos haciendo nuestro trabajo y se está viendo los resultados en el terreno de juego, pero la preparación yo creo que ha sido lo más importante aquí.
No, I think it's the preparation that we've all been putting in before the games. I think that's the most important part. And yeah, that's the one thing where you can point to that every single one of us when we get in here are prepared and we're working towards getting a win every day.
I think by the third day, I was feeling that I could, like step on it, run a little bit. But yeah, I know it was not going to be a problem.
What did you feel good about in particular tonight?
Everything was working today. Fastball was good. Slider, sweeper, changeup, two-seam. Actually, two-seam was moving too much. I think was the breeze was a little bit too much today. But we battled today. Torrens scored a good game behind the play, and we were on the same page.
Carlos mentioned not being sure if he was going to have you go 6 or 7. What was that conversation like with you guys between the innings?
Yeah, in the 6, it was like either he told me to go out there and get 2 outs. I say if I get in 2 outs, let me go 3. I mean, just one more. So, after a lead-out walk, 3-1 to Shira, make a good pitch there, and after that, I knew like if I make good pitches, it's gonna be a quick inning.
How much do you embrace pitching in big games in the stretch run?
I mean, I think, I've always been in New York. I don't know any other way, and I think every time Boston comes to New York, it's a big game for us, and now we have to win every game. We are really close to being in a playoff spot, so from now on, every time they give me the ball, it's like this is a chance for me to get my team closer to the playoff.
Luis, you've worked really, really hard to maintain good health this season, but are you even a little surprised at how good you feel and how well this is holding up right now into September?
Actually, if you ask me in spring training, I was going to be 100 and something 50 innings right now, or say no chance. But the work that we're doing here with the guys here, Joe Golia is doing a great job with me, Jeremy Chen, the nutritionist, and all those guys who's been, on top of me every day to keep me healthy. Every day I just feel grateful for those guys out here.
What is maybe the most important factor for you that's allowed you to do that? Whether it's in the weight room, the things you eat, what's the biggest thing
I
for you?
think it's everything, I think I said that in spring training. The only bad habit I used to have, it was sleep. I was not a good sleeper, so changing that, and also with the work in the gym and the training room, and just going crazy the day that I need to pitch, going eating some fried food or stuff like that, and understanding that I'm not 21, 22 anymore. So I think just having that thought in my mind and just worrying about my health, my body it's been really good for me.
Luis, you pitched in a lot of big games in September and October in the Bronx. Is this starting to feel like that, the way this team is playing and the way you're pitching?
Really close. It's a good team. We have a great team, and like I said before, like from now on, every game is a must win. So every time they give me the ball, I'm gonna go out there and give them 100%. The fans are doing a great job. They've been really good to me, and hopefully, we keep winning games and make it the playoffs, so I can feel that in the playoff.
What's it been like seeing just the starting pitching unit as a whole kind of come together? It seems like one after the next, you kind of feed off of each other. What's that like?
Yeah, of course. We have a lot of guys here that been here for the first time, signed 1 year, and they're doing a great job. Sean has been unbelievable. Peterson has been unbelievable too. So just watching those guys out there compete and know that not only they worry about themselves, but worry about me and the guy who's next and who's next. So I think we're feeding each other, and every time I see a performer like Sean did last time, I'm gonna do the same thing, go out there and compete.
What's the safety of this team? You guys have gone from 11 under to 10 over in exactly 3 months. What's the safety of you guys to be able to stick around like that?
Just for us, at the beginning, we were beating each other because we were losing a lot of games, but we realized that nobody was expecting us to win. So if we go out there and lose, it was just nothing crazy about it. So it was just go out there and compete, give you 100%, and we will see what happens at the end of the year. And right now, it's like that. So we're going out there, we're going to compete every time, and the guys are winning every pitch. The pitchers are trying to win every pitch too. So everything is combined. Before it was like we were pitching good, but we were not hitting, and then we were hitting good, not pitching good. So now it's like we're the same thing.